Shinigami, and today I'm reviewing Naruto Shippuden, episode 325. So today, in this episode, we start off where we left off last week, where, Naruto rammed his head right into Obito. He said he's gonna knock that mask off of him and find out who he was. Obito's saying, this isn't gonna be an easy task or whatever. And with him is the Jinchuriki. And, we had thought, well, if he extracted all the Jinchuriki's powers from them, why are they able to use their powers? So, it's something we'll figure out, but, so, it starts off with Naruto and Killer Bee saying, okay, we're gonna attack them. Killer Bee jumps out to go attack them, and then the, two-tailed Jinchuriki comes to meet him, and he keeps trying to hit her, and it just, everything he does doesn't land, he doesn't land a hit, or whatever. So, he's wondering what it is, but we see that the other Jinchuriki are watching him, and Naruto's like, it's like whenever I fought Pain, they have their 6 eyes or whatever, so they can see everything from every angle, and you're not going to be able to hit them even if they're not looking at you directly. So then there's this other Jinchuriki that jumps into battle, Yugito, and Naruto got hit by the lava guy, and Yugito comes in and starts attacking Bee, and it looks like he was able to land a hit on her, which tore her shirt open, and Bee hides in the bush, and they're all, the other Jinchuriki are looking for them, and Naruto is saying that they have like black chakra receivers that they use to for the Rinnegan. That's how they're able to all see at the same time. So they're trying to figure out where it is, and they look at Yugito, and Killer Bee spots it on her chest, just where the shirt was torn open. So then, Naruto says he's gonna sort of like charge out and create a distraction. So Naruto charges out, and he meets up with the corrosion guy. The guy who uses the corrosion style jutsus or whatever. So he sort of grabs a hold of him, and he does a Rasengan. He grabs a hold of him, he sort of does like a Rasengan on him. And he's just trying to break through, and just before he breaks through, this guy who's dressed in like a samurai's outfit flies in, kicking him out of the way. And Killer Bee grabs Naruto, and they both go flying back. Then, Eight Tails was saying to Bee, you're in a forest and your vision's very narrow here, so we need to do something about being in this forest. So Killer Bee transforms into the Eight Tails, and he brings Naruto up with him, and Obito jumps on top of a tree, and he wraps all of his tentacles around him and starts spinning around really, really fast. And I believe the move is called, like, Eight-Tailed Beast Tornado or Cyclone or something like that. So, it's really powerful. It actually, like, created a crater in that area, probably about 2 or 3, I don't know. I can't tell. My guess would be 2 to 4 miles in diameter. Which is very big. We see that the other Jinchuriki are knocked out and stuff. We also go around the battlefields, and we see like Hinata, and we see Hinata fighting, we see Kiba fighting, and Shino and all of them. Go over to where Kakashi and Guy are, and they're saying about how they need to defeat Suigetsu's older brother. So, we go around, we get to see them a little bit, so that's nice. Then we go back to Naruto and Killer Bee, and they see that they're knocked out, so Killer Bee uses his ink clones, which run over to the other Jinchuriki, and Naruto is just asking about him, and Eight Tails explains that that they will, in 3 seconds, they'll harden, and they'll be able to extract those black things from them. But just as they hit 3, they all get a power up. They turn into their tailed beasts. So now they have a real problem. And their tailed beasts are even more powerful with the Sharingan and Rinnegan. So then they start fighting them. They're using like their special jutsus that are exclusive to like just their tailed beast. And they do a pretty good team up and work. And get this coral sort of stuck on Naruto, and the 8 Tails grabs a hold of one of them, which turns out to be a leech. Turns out to be a leech with this acidic thing that sort of melts his hand. And so they're fighting, and then one of them turns into the 5 Tails, or the Gobi. I'm not sure if that's even right, but I'm gonna go with Gobi, the 5 Tails. So they come in and they attack, and they spear their horn into the 8 Tails' arm, sending him flying back far. And then Obito jumps for the moment, lunges, and Naruto's in the 8 Tails' arms, a hand, and just he lands on him. He says, "As soon as my hand touches you, I win." So just as it touches him, Guy comes in with a kick, and it just phases through. And as his hand passes through Naruto, Kakashi comes in and swoops on him and takes him out of there. And that's where it ends, pretty much. It ends with Kakashi and Guy getting ready to fight Obito. So, it's pretty good. I really like this episode. We got a lot of action-packed fighting and stuff. It wasn't as good as a few episodes back for action and fighting and stuff, but it was still a pretty good episode. Definitely go watch it. Keep up with it. Should probably be one of the basic fat. Badassness, I would have to say 6.5. Tension level. Is it? Yeah, tension level. I'd have to say about a 7. Satisfactory, how satisfying was the episode? I'd say it was probably about a 7.5. Interest level, how interesting was it? Probably about a 7. Comedy, how comedic was it? It had a few funny parts. I'd have to say about a 2. Fan service, we got like a sort of open chest thing, but it wasn't much. But for Naruto, that was like, a gazillion. But fan service for that was probably about a 3. This isn't compared to, I'm not comparing these two anime in general, I'm comparing them to Naruto in general. Just to show Naruto, like, what's the farthest they've gone with fan service, and where they've stayed back with fan service. So, this is exclusively to Naruto fan service. So for Naruto fan service, we got about a 2 or 3. Animation, how well drawn and how well animated was this episode? I would have to say about, probably about an 8. And predictability, did not do a prediction video, but predictability wise for the episode was probably about a 6. And overall episode rating out of 5 stars would probably have to be about a 3.2. So, it's a good episode, you should definitely go watch it. I liked it, more so waiting for next week. This is more fighting than information gaining. So, we'll see where this goes for next week. And that is it. Links in the description. And I'm Shinigami. And I'm signing off. Jana.